It's about 4 o'clock in the morning, and it is your favorite fitness and movie nerd, Al King, but back on at it again, and I nickel got a quark on this video here today because, guys, we have got to go in on Disney, and they are just blowing a bag out here. I tell y'all, Disney at this point might as well just be a gentleman's club. I mean, just piss the money out anywhere. And it really shows, guys. We got to go through this article here on Forbes. They have literally blown the most money out of everything Star Wars. Disney has officially admitted they have spent over $60 million on the second season of Andor, aka the Young and the Restless of Star Wars. That's what I call Andor. I mean, Andor in general, it's not bad, but it's not good. I'm very neutral with Andor. I mean, like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I know a lot of Star Wars fans are gonna be pissed when I say this, but I really enjoyed what's that show, The Acolyte. I enjoyed that shit more than Andor by a long shot. Even though the lore was all fucked up over there on The Acolyte, but the action scenes were so much better. The effects in The Acolyte was way more better compared to Andor. Now I'm still finishing the second season of Andor. Like I said, this is a boring ass show. You know, like, you really do need some strong shit to watch this show if I'm keeping it a buck with you. But guys, this show came up to a grand total of $705.5 million. Do you not know how much, like, if Disney knew how much they can really accomplish with just, let's say, $10 to $20 million budgets? Like, I don't know why you need these big gigantic budgets for a film or a TV show, especially a TV show. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, bro, like, y'all need to get y'all story down pat, because I have seen plenty of other, like, forms of entertainment, TV shows, movies with a fraction of the cost, and they still pull off really high quality content and really good stories. Take Angel Studios, for example. Angel Studios, they really been slaying it with their stuff. And then on top of that, another one as well. You got Sparks Film. He made what was that studio made? They made Primitive War. Primitive War is one of the best movies of all this year. I don't care what anybody says. But I'm just sitting back and I'm looking at Star Wars. Like, I really don't get it, man. Y'all blow all this money. And I'm trying to figure out, in terms of special effects and all that stuff, I really don't think you need to blow all that money on special effects. I think what y'all need to do is just take the time and really give your VFX artists the time they need to make something really good. And VFX artists have been saying this for a long time. Like, I even know VFX artists in real life, and they always tell me, like, man, if y'all could only see how much better and more, like, realistic we could have did that scene. Like, y'all just don't know how much better we all could have really done that. Like, yeah, it's passable, but if these big studios really gave us the time to really show out, oh man, films will look and be so much more legendary. Action scenes will look 10 times more immersed. But that's a big problem these big studios have, especially Disney. Y'all got a boatload of money, but y'all just blowing it. We need good stories. And Andor, I know all these guys, listen, in the Star Wars community, it's such a weird atmosphere of fans. You know, very, very odd fans, I gotta say, with the Star Wars community, because you guys, I don't know what it is with Andor. Like, every time I speak down on Andor, I get the most hate. I ain't gonna lie. If the second you try to shit on Andor, the whole Star Wars community is coming after you. Like I said, I call it the Young and the Restless of Star Wars. You know, like, it's boring as fuck. I'm just keeping it honest with you. Yeah, there was a couple good scenes, but you gotta be an old head. And you gotta really, I don't know, you just gotta really love dialogue to really, and the dialogue, which ain't even all that great, by the way, but y'all gotta love this show for that. If you're looking for action, you can hang it up with this show. Like, why on earth would you blow that much money on a Star Wars show, but say fuck the action? Guys, that's the dumbest decision ever. And you Star Wars fans, I gotta get on y'all for a second, because every time I will bring up Andor and point this shit out to y'all motherfucking face, you guys will get out there and suck off this show every time. Just slurp off Disney every time that you guys see whatever they throw out. You guys are like, yeah, every time. And it must be addressed, because y'all fans like that is really fucking this shit up. And Disney, I guarantee at the top at Disney, they are very, very confused with the fan base. They know the Star Wars fans. It's like, well, we don't know what to do. But at the same time, I mean, like, if y'all just got some talented creators up in there, get Star Wars Theory. Like get somebody like dang, what's his name? Young Ripper. Yeah, get him up in there. Get some creative people like that. Hell, get me up in there. I can make that shit fire. So if y'all can ever come around and pull off something like that with some real creators out here who actually know the lore, can recommend some really good stories, or could at least just assist you guys better what you're trying to do. But I'm just sitting back and I'm just like, you guys really do need help out there. Because it's not that hard to tell good Star Wars stories. You guys have done some decent stuff, but nothing really mind-blowing for a very long time for you guys. The sequel trilogy, when that first started, episode 7, legendary. I love that film. But after that, downhill from there. And when it comes down to this, like, TV shows, Mandalorian is easily the best show. Does it need a movie? No. But I mean, I'd much rather you just make another season. I don't know why we need a Mandalorian. Like, why on earth do we need Din Djarin and Grogu to go to theaters? Like, just give us another season. That would have made way more sense. I don't know what's going on with Disney mind when it comes down to their thought process with making films and TV shows. But to blow the most money on a TV show that has a mixed bag of results, and this is what y'all gonna throw it in. Well, I know some of y'all gonna be like, well, at least it wasn't the Acolyte. At least the Acolyte had better fight scenes. I'm probably the only motherfuckers out here on literally out here on YouTube that's actually gonna say this, because every time the Acolyte comes up, it's dog shit, horrible, which I ain't gonna lie. They fucked up that show. I ain't gonna lie, they really did. But the action scenes were so good. Like, if I rewatch that show, it's for the action scenes. They had such a cool Sith Lord. Man, like, they really had some dope scenes when it come down to, like, the fighting. But if they had the lore and everything on point in certain aspects, that TV show would have been legendary. If they would have just cut out a few parts, switched up some storylines, it would have been really good. It probably would have been hands down their best show ever. And if they would have threw more money over there, but actually have good writing, people know what the hell they're doing, I would have loved to see that show thrive. But Andor is just a show. It's like, that's some shit I'll watch whenever I kind of got a little bit of free time, whenever I'm just bored. That's how I feel about Andor. It's not a mind-boggling show. It doesn't get me hooked like that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us can agree. A lot of what Disney has been giving us for such a long time, this isn't just a Star Wars problem. This is really a Disney problem. But it's either very, very repetitive, or it's just very bland. And that's a big issue, so hopefully it changes. But that's really all I gotta say, guys. It's your boy Al King. Like and subscribe, share. Let me know what you guys think. Did I cook on this one? But y'all, take it easy. I push all your dreams.